Okay, you know who's not a 1.5 star performer though?
Big Doom himself.
Big Doom himself. Trevor, what are we doing right now?
So last week I really, we didn't have that much stuff coming out, so I had in my mind that we were going to do top 10 Doom food references, and I never got that idea out of my head, so we're going to do it.
Quick question, who wore it better?
Doom or Doom? It's the same picture. And so Vincent and I went through Doom's almost his entire discography and tried to find every single food reference that we could, and then I put them in an order, and I didn't tell Vincent what the order was, but here we are. We're going to talk about the best Doom references.
Slimy, blimey, try me, rhyme me. Am I right? I gotta pick this up so my mouth is able to come through and I don't get a weird echo effect.
Are we ready?
For our audio viewers right now, I'm wearing an MF Doom knockoff mask that I bought from Spirit Halloween. It's supposed to be a gladiator's mask, but it's Doom.
Cool.
Number
10. All right, so in the song Dead Bent on Operation Doomsday, Doom's first project, he said, "I crashed the barbecue like Riddick at the Garden. True, that's the God in me, pardon you." This is a reference to Riddick Bowie. He's a boxer who fought Evander Holyfield at Caesar's Palace. And this guy they called Fan Man paraglided into the match, just crashed into the ring itself, and he did that as an obvious publicity stunt. But the thought of somebody doing this, especially the thought of Doom paragliding, I found to be so funny that I had to put this at number 10.
Number
9.
Eating Captain Crunch for lunch, don't get your panties in a bunch. That is Captain Crunch off of Czarface meets Metal Face, his collaboration with Czarface.
This is one of Doom's latest food rhymes. I related to this one because sometimes I eat Captain Crunch for lunch.
And you get your panties in a bunch.
No, somebody is not supposed to, but I'm the one eating. Because sometimes I just don't want to cook lunch, so I make cereal, and that's easy. So Doom, I get you. Number 8, we got the super flow with more jokes than Bazooka Joe from El Chupa Libre from the Mouse and the Masks collaboration with Danger Doom. This is the first line on the entire project, and I find it to be iconic. This is one of the ones that I remember more than anything. Bazooka Joe is pretty good bubblegum.
Is it? I don't remember how it tastes.
It kind of tastes like bubblegum, and then it loses its flavor. But guess what? There's a comic in the thing. There's a little comic strip with Bazooka Joe every time you open the wrapper. So I think that for that reason, it deserved this spot.
What's better, the presents inside of Cracker Jacks or Bazooka Joe jokes?
I don't know. I got a little skeleton sticker the last time I ate a Cracker Jack. That was pretty good.
Oh, damn it. I've never gotten anything. It was on my work name tag
it's still on there.
Never got anything good out of Cracker Jacks. And I'll never will.
All right.
Number
7.
It's just a few chumps and you know who you are like a shout out. Place them in your loud mouth and taste them like a pastry. Waste the space, hastily bow out gracefully off of ball skin. Off of Born Like This.
This whole track is about how you can suck Doom's balls. I thought it was funny.
That's it.
Sometimes Doom raps about really smart things, and sometimes he's just an idiot. And this is an idiot moment, but I still thought it was funny.
Sometimes Doom just spits out syllables, and you just have to go with it,
Yes, I think that the rest of that record was pretty decent, and some of these have storylines, but this track I just he just gotta
just suck my dick.
He's just yeah,
just
whatever.
lick my balls.
Whatever. Number 6. He says, awkward situation that I'm on a mission to ruin. Her big button smile was like camo. Hit up the men's room. We need more ammo. Watch her 3 o'clock, a new recruit. That's her gin and juicy juice. Use a stick of juicy fruit. She just knew she was cute. And somebody says fire in the hole in there somewhere. And I thought that was hilarious. It's from Operation Lifesaver, aka Mint Test on Mad Villainy. Of course, the collaboration with Mad Lib.
Yeah, Doom's just trying to hit up this girl, and he's treating it like it's a mission. It's an operation.
I thought it was funny. I also thought it was funny when he says fire in the hole, and it sounds like he's going to shove a stick of juicy fruit up her ass.
I wish that comic was in a Bazooka Joe.
Me too. Moving on to number 5. He says, it's hot off the griddle. We came to take the cake where there's a lot or a little. It's from Sofa King on The Mouse and the Mask. I really enjoy this line. This one gets stuck in my head all the time. I probably listen to The Mouse and the Mask more than I've listened to the other Doom records because it was the first one I owned on CD.
Oh.
So I just listened to it all the time before I got like Spotify and an aux cord and all that. And this is one of my favorite lines. Anytime somebody mentions cake, it just plays in my head. Even the band Cake. They did this song.
Short skirt. Every time someone mentions a short skirt and a long jacket,
I think of this line.
because she wears a long jacket to cover up the fact that her skirt is this thick.
I'm moving on to number 4.
And up here, known from giving heavy backaches, grown and living off Little Debbie snack cakes. That's just terrific. That's off Cookies from Food.
Yeah, Doom did an entire record about just food alone, so I thought it might be kind of a cop-out to just use references from that record, but luckily we found some other really good ones. Cookies is not one of my favorite tracks off the record, but I also think that this line is delivered so well that I couldn't get rid of it. It really just puts a Doom in a really fat guy kind of light, and he's just human. He just likes cookies.
Just the phrase fat guy kind of light.
I mean, yeah.
Number
3. It's just when she's on the rag, never let her fry the ragu, which will have you under some type of spell crying dag boo, her name on your back in a tattoo. That's from Hoe Cakes from Food. Another classic one. Fry the ragu is a weird line because it makes me feel like you put spaghetti sauce in a pan and you can flip it over like a pancake and then you just have like a solid spaghetti sauce cake.
Fry the Ragu freaks me out because this song's actually it's referencing a period, but it makes me think of just like someone taking tampon and just dipping in a ragu can and then just taking it out. I don't know why that freaks me out so much.
I'm more freaked out about the thought of solid spaghetti sauce instead of like liquid. I mean, can you imagine just biting into it? That'd be disgusting. Imagine biting into a fried little cake of spaghetti sauce.
I also thought about that way about Oreos. And then I ended up really liking fried Oreos.
Those are delicious.
So maybe it would be decent.
I don't.
Maybe.
Do you just like spaghetti sauce? Like, when you eat spaghetti, do you just eat a spoon of spaghetti sauce?
No, but it's with breading.
No, there's no breading.
What if it's fried? It has.
You ever
breading.
made like mashed potato cakes?
No.
That's kind of what it is.
If it's fried, then it has some type of breading to it. It can.
Can. But will it?
That's the question I'm asking Doom.
No.
Does this girl fry her ragu with breading, or does she just put ragu into a deep fryer and hope for the best?
That's what I'm thinking.
God damn it.
All right. Moving on to number 2.
I get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me, why shouldn't it be true? I get a kick out of brew. There's only one beer left. I drank all of them. I'm really sorry.
That's from One Beer on Food. That's one of my favorite cuts off the record. The opening of this is iconic. Everybody can sing along to it. It's a great 4-line little bar thing that you can do. If you get enough people to sing along, I think it would be great.
Yeah, if you can do a barbershop quartet of One Beer,
just the opening of this
amazing.
Yeah, this is just iconic. Yeah. Doom singing, it doesn't have really any vocal talent, so I think it makes it even funnier. But he still tries. And every record he tries to sing, and it's well worth my time.
Yeah, and then finally, number
1, the most classic reference It's like the end to the means fuck type of message that sends to the fiends. That's why he brings his own needles and gets more cheese than Doritos, Cheetos, or Fritos.
Slip like
Freudian,
Freudian.
your first and last step to playing yourself like accordion.
Nip slip like Freudian.
The best food reference comes from Accordion on Mad Villainy. This really sets Doom apart from other rappers. He cares about chips. You see, it spawned multiple incredible memes. You see like a picture of a vending machine with just Doritos, Cheetos, or Fritos, and somebody will caption it, "Who stocked this thing? MF Doom." I think they should rename, the party packs of chips. They should just rename it the MF Doom pack.
That would be good.
Not like the classic pack, the MF Doom pack.
That would be good.
Yeah.
And is that it? Is that all 10?
That's all 10.
You got all 10? Those were the top 10 MF Dude food references. This has been, if you want to listen to all these tracks, I'm going to put them in a playlist so you can listen to all these different references.
And we'll put the recipes too.
Recipes to fried ragu, how to make fried ragu.
And also the recipe to Doritos, Cheetos, and Fritos.
With my recipe for fried ragu, I'm putting breading. Fuck that.
I'm not.
You're just gonna have salt. I don't like that. That freaks me out.
I know,
more
that's
than
what I said.
I know, but now I understand your pain. I don't like this.
Yeah.